are you right now? You probably don't know me.
Probably never heard of me ridiculous, but will you give us some moment to share something with you?
Today's, for a student like us, our biggest fear probably being bullied.
For all students out there, no matter how you look, what your grade, what size you are,
Don't ever let anybody downgrade us.
There were so many bullied cases around the world. Do you know what is bullying? Bullying is ongoing and deliberate misuse of power in relationships through verbal, physical, and behavior that intends to cause physical, psychological, and behavioral harm. It also can involve from an individual or a group of people that misuse the power of one person or more than that, who cannot stop them from doing it, happening. So we should stop it. We should stop it, guys.
the first type of bullying is physical bullying. Physical bullying is the most obvious form of bullying. It occurs when kids use physical action to gain power and control over their targets. Physical bullies tend to be bigger and stronger and more aggressive than their peers. Examples of physical bullying include kicking, hitting, punching, slapping, shoving, and other physical attacks.
The next type of bullying is verbal. It was the most common use worldwide. It was the simplest and the easiest style of bullying that not just a child use it, but the older guy also use it. For a student, verbal is when somebody speak out a bad words to make others feel down. This make others feel depressed, stressed, and lead them to have a poor learning environment and lead them to get a poor result.
Next is cyberbully. Cyberbully is a bully that use of electronic communication to threaten and embarrass another person. The example of cyberbully is posting a negative comment and sending hurtful email or text.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nurul Nazima, and I will explain what that social bullying is. This is a behavior, physical or non-physical, where sexuality or gender is used as a weapon against another. It is any behavior that degrades someone, singles someone, out using sexual language, gesture, or violence, and victimize someone for their appearance. Sexual bullying is also pressure to act promiscuously and to act in a way that makes others uncomfortable.
So, the last type of bullying is relational aggression. And what is relational aggression? Relational aggression is a sneaky and insidious type of bullying. Sometimes it refers to emotional bullying or social bullying.
The effect of the cyberbully, the victim will increase anger and frustration. This thing can lead to the mental health problems such as obsessive compulsive personality disorder, or we call it as OCPD. People with OCPD characterized by extreme perfectionism, order and neatness about her personality. In other words, People with OCPD is obsessive with their personality and always want their personality to be perfect in their standard.
The effect of bullying is depression. Depression is a mood disorder that will cause a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. It also called a major depressive disorder or clinical depression.
The effect of this bullying was you cannot get better sleep. You will feel like disturbance or nightmare. Other than that, you feel fear, irritability, and lost confidence because you think everyone look at you like they want to touch and be sexual to you.
So, how to stop being a bully? First, take a moment to think. If you are bullying other people because you have a temper problem, practice thinking before you act. For example, if someone says something that might usually set you off, take a deep breath and pause before you responding.
From a public and relative aspect, to avoid for being a bully is giving a full attention about this problem. This thing can make us more aware about the situation around us. As a public, when we see someone in public getting bullied, we should help them according to the situation. If it looks serious, we can call the police to help the victim. And as a family, we should alert with our family members. If they look not as usual, ask and help them. Never let our family members suffer alone by getting bullied. But if our family members act different, such as start to be aggressive or uttering abusive words, we should find the causes. If they actually being a bully, we should find ways to awaken them and stop from being a bully, such as bring them to get a counseling from the expert.
The first step to avoid being a victim of bullying is exude confidence. Confidence is a bully's biggest enemy. If you want to prevent bullies from thinking you an easy target, then you can work on not only developing an inner confidence but also projecting confidence. Stand tall, make eye contact with people, look happy where you are, and avoid hunching over or looking at the ground. Although developing true confidence can take a long time, making the effort can put you on the path to be less likely to be bullied.
Next way to avoid being bullied is to gain some friends. I mean, a lot of friends, of course, because when you got a lot of friends, they will not look down on you. They will be friendly with you. So my message is, everywhere, in your workplace, in your school, in your colleges, first of all, go get some friends. Being friendly, being useful, they will gain, they will respect you and everything. I think that was the best way and the easiest way to prevent this problem.
This bullying we can avoid but never keep the secret alone. Share your problem with someone you trust, like your best friend. Maybe they can help you to solve the problem. If you keep that the problem will never get out of your mind forever, that thing will harm your life. Be brave to speak and defend yourself. No one can protect yourself. It's just you and your own self.
Please
Say no to bullying.
Bullying.
Is stop.
It hurts so bad I can't.
breathe. I can't do words. I can't, okay?